Just need to take a second. I literally was going live twice and like weird stuff kept happening. So now I'm back and I'm just like, okay, can we just do it? But today's live is about how worry can live rent free in our minds, and I'm gonna just say a quick meditative prayer. And yes, guys. So I have not been live in a few days. I just needed a break. I felt like I just needed kind of like a reset. But today I felt like I should come on here and just talk about how worry and anxiety are a common feeling that a lot of us experience. But God has been revealing to me this week how simple a lot of the suffering we go through. Well, how do I say this without, because I don't want to demean the suffering people go through, because the suffering people go through is a real thing. So I'm not going to like try to simplify that. But what I am wanting to bring awareness to is God has been showing me and revealing to me and guiding me in a way where my eyes are being open to the fact that in life, okay, oh yes, I definitely like doing this in a different environment typically, but I'm here. In life, we experience and feel different emotions, anxiety, things like that. And we also go through different seasons that are difficult. We experience difficult emotions, we experience difficult feelings, we experience difficulty in different seasons of life we're going through. But what God has been revealing to me is the answers are so simple, and a lot of the time we just get caught up in trying to make something make sense in a way that is not practical. God has been revealing to me that because there's so much noise in this reality, and because we just, ooh, sorry, I like doing these lives outside, because when I do them in a different space, the energy is like different. I don't know how to explain it. I prefer to do these outside. But anyways, I noticed and God revealed to me that when we are existing, a lot of times we overcomplicate things and we exist and show up in a way that overcomplicates it, and we just don't have to. Also, God revealed to me that it's not even just about, hold on. Okay. I have to put myself in a certain pocket of energy. It's not even just about the overcomplication, because sometimes we are practical, but it's just the fact that our emotions start to run, and when they do, it's harder for us to just be in a space of choosing our truth. And our truth reveals itself and comes through when we simplify. So I said all of that to say, when we simplify, everything gets easier. The noise around us calms down, and our reality begins to reveal the answers to us that may have not presented themselves if we're overthinking, if we're stressed, if we're worrying, if we're not just being present. And it's difficult because there are a lot of distractions. There's social media, there's people, there's places, there's things, and sometimes we just aren't gonna know exactly what to do or how to show up until we get quiet and silence it all. Just like silence everything. So, yes, guys, I I really just wanted to say that I feel like a lot of people have been seeking to have a breakthrough in some way, and you got this. But you just have to simplify. A lot of people have been dealing with anxiety or maybe feeling stuck in something in their life, and you just have to simplify. When we decide we're not going to participate anymore in all the noise and in all of the like distractions, they do get louder temporarily because they're trying to convince you to stay in what you're familiar with. There's also an energetic thing that happens where our mind and our body wants to stay in what's familiar, because I read this a while ago and I was like, wow, it takes less energy and it burns, I think it even, I don't know if it burns less calories, but it takes less energy. I mean, calories relate to energy, but it's easier for our body and mind to stay in what's familiar because we have to exert more effort to change it and to step out of it. So that's what was coming through. And I was just like, interesting. But it's weird because when you're pivoting out of a season that you may have been stuck in, or you're pivoting out of like a feel state that you've been stuck in, you're gonna feel all these things that are literally trying to keep you stuck. Like you'll feel and hear thoughts like, are you sure? Or it's not that simple, but it is. That's what God is showing me. It is. Come back to your truth and ask yourself, what is my truth? And assert that truth into this reality in a way where nothing else can nothing else really holds weight or carries that same oomph, because you're so firm and assertive in your truth. You're so firm and assertive in what's driving you and what's guiding you, that even when all these other things come in and flow through, because we do experience reality, we do experience the thoughts that flow in and flow out, but it won't bother you in the same way because you know, like, I know my truth. I know what my truth is, and I know that whatever that was isn't, and I'm not going to stress about it. And it might feel a little weird, and I might feel some tingling sensations in my body and energy moving around, but I am so good. I am so held. I am so loved. And you just have to keep trusting that process. And again, I do think that expression, like, it's easier said than done, I think that applies to this. But I think we also have to choose to let it be easy. Choose to let it be simple. And we'll experience so many breakthroughs in our lives. So thank you guys for being here. My name is Lala. This is the I Pursue Collective. I'm so grateful to have this space. If you resonate with my video, like, subscribe, share this with a friend. Also, I do have a Patreon community where I'm going to be offering classes, resources, additional behind the scenes content, ways to connect, ways to grow, ways to break through. I'm going to be having an upcoming course on how to know your truth and hear your truth through the noise of our reality. and it's gonna be on my Patreon, so I will be dropping the link down below. This is a community that you can join and meet other like-minded souls, and it's just gonna be so great. So anyways, thank you guys for being here, and I'll see y'all next time. I'll drop some more information in the description below. Peace.